Shalom, welcome
to eTeacher Biblical.
My name is Sigal. We are in lesson number 28. Ooh la la, we went very far. What we are going to do today, we're going to talk about a Wayyiqtol verbal form. We have only 4 verbal forms in this course, it's not much. Anyway, altogether we don't have many verbal forms. So you don't have much to memorize. Let's start watching this chart in front of us and go and understand what is happening with this verbal form. You may have noticed that it looks very familiar to you, isn't that? You can see the Wayyiqtol verbal form here, but another component is added now. What is added? Vav. Vav at the beginning. You can see that you actually have the Wayyiqtol verbal forms, and on top of that you have an additional Vav at the beginning. So for I, everything is going to be the same, except for this additional Vav at the beginning, and some changes with the vowel pointing according to the gutturals, like in kamatz for first person. So I would be Wayyiqtol, you, masculine singular, would be Wayyiqtol, etc., etc., etc. Now, what is this verbal form? It wants to show us the main narrative. Not only that, you would find that most verses are going to open with a verb, and many of them are going to open with the Wayyiqtol. So, let's see our first example from Genesis 31:4. וישלח יעקב ויקרא לרחל וללאה השדה אל צונו. So Jacob sent and he called to Rachel and to Leah to the field to his flocks. You remember when he wanted to flee, to run away from Lavan. He felt a danger coming to him and he wanted to escape actually. So he summoned his 2 wives and he was ready to leave. So let's see the verbal forms here. Can you figure out what are the 2 verbal forms here? Yes. The first one is Vayishlach and the second one is Vayikra. What happens? Why do we have both of them here? Why do we have both Wayyiqtols? Because they want to show us, basically speaking, the chronological order here. Because first he sent and then he called. First action he sent and then second action he called. You're going to see it many times in the text. You can see also in the example from Ruth 1:6, and you can see it in other examples. First narrative is going to be representing first action, and then another action is going to be presented by the second narrative, etc., etc. Once there will be a switch in the verbal form, you want to hold and to ask yourself why. What happened? It would probably indicate some kind of a change in the temporal notion or something else that is happening within the text. So that is for Wayyiqtol verbal form, and we're going to meet in lesson number 29. I'll see you then. להתראות.